Hi, the case for today is Mohd.Ajmal Amir Kasab versus State of Maharashtra 2012. On 26 November 2008, 10 terrorists from the Pakistan based Lashkar-e-Taiba carried out coordinated attacks across Mumbai, killing 166 people and injuring over 300. The attacks targeted CST railway station, Taj Hotel, Oberoi Trident, Nariman House, Leopold Cafe, and Kama Hospital. Ajmal Kasab, the only terrorist captured alive, was arrested at Girgaon Chowpatty after firing on civilians and police officers including ATS Chief Hemant Karkare, Vijay Salaskar, and Ashok Kamte. CCTV footage, eyewitnesses, ballistic reports, and Kasab's recorded confession supported the prosecution case. Kasab was tried in a special Maharashtra anti-terrorism court under different sections of IPC, Unlawful Activities Act 1967, Explosive Substances Act 1908. Initially, no lawyer agreed to represent him, and Kasab refused the legal assistance offered by India, requesting a lawyer from Pakistan. However, Pakistan did not recognize him as its citizen, and eventually Kasab accepted representation from Indian lawyers. Issues 1. Whether Kasab's confession under Section 164 CRPC was voluntary and admissible. Issue number 2. Whether the evidence proved his involvement beyond reasonable doubt. Issue number 3. Whether the case fell under the rarest of rare category justifying capital punishment. Issue number 4. Whether Kasab was denied a fair trial. Decision. The trial court sentenced Kasab to death in May 2010. The Bombay High Court confirmed the sentence in August 2012. The Supreme Court of India upheld his conviction and death sentence, affirming the findings of the trial court and the Bombay High Court. Kasab was found guilty of waging war against India, murder, terrorism under the Unlawful Activities Act 1967, conspiracy, and offences under the Arms and Explosives Act. He was executed on 21st November 2012. The court held that the Section 164 of CRPC confession was recorded properly without coercion and was therefore admissible. Further, even in its absence, independent evidence overwhelmingly established guilt. Strong independent evidence such as multiple CCTV recordings, eyewitness identification, forensic matches of bullets and weapons, GPS data, and communication intercepts clearly connected Kasab to the attack. The court emphasized that the attack was a meticulous planned operation involving foreign training, sophisticated arms, and directions from handlers in Pakistan. Considering the scale, brutality, intent to destabilize the nation, and indiscriminate killing of civilians and security personnel, the court held that the case met the rarest of rare standard for imposing the death penalty. What stands out in this case is that even a hardcore terrorist received a full fair trial despite the public outrage and the gravity of his crime. The court ensured legal safeguards, including representation and appointment of senior counsel. Evidence was scrutinized thoroughly with testimony from hundreds of witnesses and verification of confessions. The Supreme Court explicitly acknowledged that Kasab was given due process, reinforcing the principle that the rule of law applies to everyone regardless of the crime's magnitude. One question that often comes up is, why did India spend resources feeding and providing for Kasab, a terrorist responsible for such horrific attacks? The answer lies in India's commitment to the rule of law. Even though Kasab had caused immense suffering, the government ensured he received food, medical care, and legal representation. This wasn't an act of leniency, but a demonstration that India upholds justice and human rights, even for the most reviled criminals. By doing so, India gained respect internationally, showing that a democratic nation can balance strict punishment with due process, reinforcing the principle that no one is above the law. Thank you.